You know what I'm not angry about, Brad?
What's that?
After 13 years, Josh Donaldson is retiring. I'm not angry about this. He's 38 years old, and his bat cleared customs going
It
into
did.
Canada, but it never cleared customs coming
Oh,
back.
you're right. Yeah.
So, so something's wrong, and it's fine. And
Well,
13
he did.
seasons,
He did have a good year in Atlanta. That was a
he did.
contract year, though. That was a contract year,
Yep,
though.
he did. And let's be honest, some of his best years were in Oakland, and I'm pretty sure that's where he'll look most fondly on his career.
I think it'll be Toronto.
It could be Toronto.
I think it'll be Toronto because I think all three of his All-Star years were in Toronto.
Were they? Because
Yeah.
he was an All-Star 3 years, 2014, 2015, 2016. He was 2015 American League MVP, and he played for 7 different teams. Maybe you're right, but maybe Toronto would be the one.
his first All-Star season was in Oakland, and then he got traded to Toronto, won the MVP in Toronto, and then his second, and then his third All-Star year was in Toronto as well.
But how many years did he play in Oakland?
Like 3.
And how many years did he play in Montreal?
Hold on, I gotta pull it up again.
Toronto.
So he was in Oakland. So 2010, he got called up, played 14 games. He's primarily a catcher at that point. Then he came back up in 2012 and played 75 games, had a complete season in 13 and 14 with Oakland, and then got traded to Toronto. Played 1, 2, 3 full seasons in Toronto, and then got traded midway through the 2018 season.
Yeah.
So I think you can see, though, that there is somewhat of a trend with Josh Donaldson.
Yeah.
That there was a bit of a personality issue, I think.
Oh,
and this is the thing.
Don't say.
So this is the thing. When he was in Toronto and he was really good, right? Like won an MVP and everything. Like I thought he was I liked him. I was like, dude, this guy's like quirky and he's really good because those 3 years were as good as anybody.
Totally.
Like those were 3 huge years. But then you 100%. Come to find out it's like he's not quirky. Just not super likable.
He's just not. Yeah, he doesn't get along with his teammates.
Yes,
and the media
or really anybody,
right? Yeah. I think that's why there's 2 reasons I'm not sad he's retiring. 1, because of every reason you just mentioned, and 2, because all of those reasons he brought to New York, and I'm still not happy about all that. I'm still upset.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
And if I never have to see him do this again, I'll be really excited.
That's a thing, though. I will defend anybody to the end of the earth who does that with their sleeve, because
you can
there were times.
Ichiro did it. You can pull your sleeve up. I don't have a problem with pulling your sleeve up. I have a problem with pulling the lower hem of your jersey from outside your back pocket and your pants all the way up to your ear, the way Josh Donaldson does.
Because I remember
the dude sits there and goes like this, Brad. He pulls it as far as he can, and he like pinches it. No, it's
so specifically about that. When I played summer ball when I was 16, we had like 3 different jerseys that we wore, and one of them was supposed to be like a really stretchy pinstripe, but it wasn't super stretchy. It was really tight through my shoulders and like my arms. So every time I got up to bat, it was like that thing came all the way up, dude, because I needed the mobility. And so anytime I see anybody do that, like I get it. Yeah, although
but not
anymore, you don't need to because the jerseys are stretchy.
Exactly. And on top of that, dude, like I just I've already said what I need to say. It's just if you get up to the plate and you're that quirky and picky about your uniform fitting just right and feeling just right, you better produce.
Nomar Garcia-Parra has entered the chat.
I was just gonna make that joke. I was literally just gonna say the same thing. Noma. And his weird.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, we got to get a video of that and put it on the show, or maybe put it on the show you know what? We'll get a video and we'll overlay it with this audio and we'll put it on social media. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. is where we have our shorts. So don't forget to follow us everywhere. And if you can like and subscribe, go ahead and do that, especially on YouTube. That's the best way. But follow us, like our stuff, share it with the rest of your baseball family, because that's what we're doing here. So anyway, we'll find some clips of Nomar Garciaparra and Josh Donaldson fiddling before they get up to the plate.